Hello, my friends. Strong, strong. We can heal you with a meal. What's up, you guys? Hey, let me show you some updates that we're doing, okay? I forget in YouTube if we showed you, but basically if you ever come to Butt Chick HQ, we have basically 1, 2, 3, 4 of the units in our building, and we're renovating the 4th because the 4th is the newest one that we picked up. But let's go see how they're going, how they're doing. Hey, how you guys doing? Can we come check it out? You want to be in the YouTube video? Wow, looks great. Wow. So anyway, you can see, I'll show you the current Buff Chick warehouse where all the supplements are warehoused. That is on the other side of this wall that they're gonna be tearing down. So it's basically gonna be all warehouse space. I think each of these is 1,600 square feet. Something like that. We'll ask Ryan, he'll know exactly the square footage. But super exciting to be expanding. I think by the time we get back from the wedding, because I'm getting married, this will all be done. So hopefully in the next video that you guys see, it'll all be finished. So this is the current Buff Chick warehouse. I'm sure Diana and Lauren will be like, don't show them, just because they're preparing to move and reorganize everything. We do have a Havico launch today, the Rest Hard Lift Heavy Sweats. So they're working hard on that. And let's train, okay? Let's get it, let's get it. Encanto, we're listening to Encanto today. Encanto. We don't talk about Did I say that funny? Encanto. Encanto. Because I saw Disney on Ice not too long ago. And funny story, so did Grid. He went to a separate show. We both had front row tickets. Yeah. Life in Texas is rough. Okay. All right, so we're gonna train. We are on week 1 of Bench Baddie, which is a new macro cycle of Stronger by the Day. Exciting developments with the app. We now have a 3-day-a-week option. So if you've been avoiding downloading Stronger by the Day or trying it out, there's a free 7-day trial. If you've avoided doing that because there wasn't a 3-day before, now you can join. But anyway, I know the cycle is called Bench Baddie, but of course we still prioritize movements other than bench. There is just basically the biggest difference is a peak and taper for your bench. With that, we still hit lower body lifts. So today I'm actually going to deadlift. This is my deadlift focus day. I've got a lot of lower body accessories, so join me on this workout and let's warm up.
My body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Forward cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya. Mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Forward cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya. Mini skirt on.
Yesterday we benched with my new form from Joe and Marcellus, so I feel a little sore today. You feel sore today?
I only benched like a little bit.
Well, I benched and then I did the weighted dips too,
yeah.
so.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe I'll try some weighted dips today.
Ooh, I can't wait to see. So I initially warmed up with some sun salutations. I'm gonna do some shoulder pass-throughs to open up and try to work out some of that soreness. And then I'm gonna do some around the worlds, try and get my back and mid back nice and mobile to be ready to deadlift. Miracle, a miracle. Hold on, gusset check. It's cheap Amazon shorts. They don't have the best coverage, if you know what I mean. And for my last little warm-up sequence, I'm going to do an empty barbell complex of a bent over row and a Romanian deadlift. So I have 8 of each one.
Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Phone calls, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya. Mini skirt on. Phone calls, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya.
Okay. I like empty empty barbell complexes just to get moving. This one specifically is something that I'm gonna be working on since I'm deadlifting. So I'm gonna take an empty bar anyway, but it keeps me moving for more reps while working different exercises. So I'm warming up my body a little bit. It's a little faster pace because it's so light. And I'm kind of drilling in those movement patterns that I'm gonna see in the workout. A little stiff. Which is fine because today's deadlifts are not super heavy. I'm only training at 77.5%. So for me, that's 202 pounds, which I feel confident doing that. It's 95 kilos. So since we are peaking our bench in this macro cycle, the deadlift and the squat will be really base building focused. So we will see some of those lower percentages throughout the next 8 weeks. I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to increasing my bench 1 rep max because I haven't moved my bench numbers in so long. My all-time bench, I think, is 178 pounds. I don't know if it's realistic to like get there, but maybe I could get to like 165. I'd be happy with that, but we'll see. We'll see. It'd be sick to hit a bench PR. Now that I have my new setup too, I'm unstoppable. This is my last warm up. I'm just gonna take 3 here. Okay. Update, Ryan came in and it's 3,000 square feet of warehouse. I can relate with Isabella and Luisa. Because I'm both beautiful and strong. It's crazy.
One strong, one perfect.
Exactly. So I'm gonna be the next Disney star. Well, my story. I'm a little too old. Lego, let's do it, let's do it. Oh. Do I like deadlifting in these little blazers? This is what all the gym girlies wear. I was actually sick last week and even the week before, so I sort of didn't come to the gym at all. I didn't train. I just didn't want to put my body through that. Like, I knew I would have a shitty workout. So some of the days that I came in here, I just did 1 or 2 things. I did a little bit of stretching. My advice when you're feeling like crap is there's no need to like put your body through that, especially if you're not going to be able to put your workout to good use. That's my tip on working out while feeling like crap. Don't do it. We almost forgot. We need a little pre-workout. Let's have it before my first AMRAP set, my only AMRAP set. We have new flavors at Buff Chick. This is Peach Bellini. Our 2 new flavors are Mimosa and Peach Bellini. A little bit of boozy brunch vibes. Boozy brunch on an afternoon workout. You know, haven't been drinking as much, so it's kind of nice to like, I don't have FOMO now. Ooh, it's light, it's refreshing, and I love it. And it has caffeine instead of alcohol. So you're gonna get the opposite effect that I get when I'm having champagne, right? Bellini is champagne? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a fucking mess. Give me champagne, I'm gonna be asleep in 1 hour and lightheaded and hungover the next day.
I feel that. I feel like champagne hangovers are like,
they're the worst.
It hits like during the drunk.
Oh yeah. AMRAP set.
Oh, man.
Yeah. These boys and girls, what you learn as I do my thing.
just did extra credit. Because I was doing touch and go. In the middle of my set, I was like, should I be doing touch and go?
Do you have any surprises at the wedding that we're not gonna know about? That you can tell the fans?
Yeah, do you want me to tell you? You don't spoil it. Okay. Yeah. Do you want it to be a secret? You want me to take the camera? Okay. We're having fireworks one night, at the night of the wedding. Yeah. We got the biggest package of fireworks. They had 3 options. I was like, the biggest one. You know, this thing is pretty expensive. And maybe some people wouldn't say that's super expensive, but that's a lot of money. What else? There's gonna be a mariachi band during cocktail hour, like 8-piece mariachi band. Then there's live music for the actual ceremony part, like cello and a violin. There's some other entertainment. Maybe there's a Cuban band, one of the like either the welcome or the rehearsal night. So yeah, but the best part is my outfits. I'm still waiting on one dress though. I ordered it from Kokai's website. It was sold out. Like I ordered it, placed the order, and then called them 2 days later. I was like, what's going on? Never got confirmation. They're like, oh yeah, we're sold out of this. So then I had to find out at a different store. Anyway, what other surprises do we have coming for the wedding, Ryan? Anything that you want to add?
Baby number 2.
Yeah, I will not be getting pregnant after. No, we are going on our honeymoon, but I will not. First of all, our existing child will be there, so we will not be making another. We have to take care of number 1. Okay, on to our first superset of this workout. We have leg press and leg extensions, but both of them have long negatives. So we're doing a 4-second negative here. I'm going to, of all the machines that we have, I feel like this is our least favorite one. Okay, so what is it? 4-second negative? Did I say that? Okay.
4-second negative.
So we're gonna control it and try to draw out our negative so that it's even on the way down. Sometimes it's really easy to miss time. So you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you try to catch up, but let's not do that.
Trust me on this, honey. Tell me about my hustle, you better stay quiet. These boys and girls, what you learn is a good.
Yeah, that's usually where I put it. Okay, now on to our leg extension. So this one, same thing. Leg extension, and then a 3-second negative. I find that when you have negatives on your leg extension, the hardest part is when you get to the very top, not letting that weight pull you back down. So try to focus on that contraction on the way up and stay strong at that end range of motion. You don't want to, the wrong way to do it would be to just like grind this out, and then you're starting your negative already bent. So I'm going to control it up, squeeze, and then start my negative. I gotta work on my timing. 3, up. Ryan had a note for me for my leg extensions, so he's going to explain the adjustment that we just made.
No, I was just saying that the original setup, her knees were kind of way behind the little pivot point, if you find that little circle. So it was just making it a little bit awkward and more challenging in a non-stimulus way. So that looks better. I think we could go back one.
Back one on the
Yeah.
seat. Okay, thanks for my adjustment, Ryan. Let's see if this is a little bit better. So we adjusted the seat so to line my knee basically up with where the machine is pivoting. So let's see if I feel any difference. not so bad. I kind of like a workout like this where I'm using some negatives, especially because I mentioned that I was feeling sick. So it's challenging, but I know that I'm not just like loading the machine or the bar as heavy as I possibly can. I'm challenging myself in other ways.
That's how they caught that last trick now. Wheeling and dealing and piece of that shit. Look out for purple, cause they will be coming. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Trapper, baddie, let go.
Our next superset are monster walks and alternating box step-ups. So monster walk is pretty simple. It's just a body weight movement with a mini band. You put it just above your knees and then you're walking. Is this how a monster would really walk? Like this. So the idea is that you're maintaining tension on your glutes and kind of similar to what you would do for like a glute kickback, but it's a shorter range of motion and you're just continuing the whole time. Try to keep the tension on the band. You don't want to come in, lose tension, and then get it again. You want to keep that tension even throughout the whole walk. And that's your monster walk. Boom. Next, we have our alternating dumbbell box step up. For this one, my main cues are to choose a box that is going to be like shorter than what you think it needs to be. A lot of times we see people who choose a too high a box and they're kind of using their momentum to actually get up there. We want to take our momentum out of the equation altogether so that we can kind of lean in on the box, lift ourselves by pushing through the box. So see my toes coming up, but that's because I'm pushing through my foot and using my glute to get me up there. You don't wanna just kind of box jump up. So since these are alternating, I'm going to have a dumbbell in each hand and complete 8 per side. Oh, those guys are smoking. Can you smell it? That's a big no-no. I'm gonna go yell at them. Next, I'm doing a Spanish squat. I was gonna use this band, but let me get a thicker band. I'll be right back. Okay, so we recently touched on the Spanish squat, and I have personally changed the way that I do these. So either way you do it, you're gonna be working some terminal knee extension at the top. So make sure that that band is set up around your anchor and behind your knees so that you feel the resistance and then it's hard to kind of stand all the way straight and squeeze that VMO at the top. Now, I've been enjoying doing these by getting a stronger band than that option over there and making it so that the band can somewhat support me so that I can get my hips behind and avoid forward knee travel in this movement. So what that means is that I don't have much knee travel and I'm making this more of a glute movement with that little VMO squeeze at the top. So try to think about keeping those shins vertical, sit back, and then pull up to activate the quads only at the end. Not only at the end, but mostly at the end. Yeah. It is hard. You wanna try it, Greg? You can play with your balance a little bit and try to like focus on keeping your balance on your toes if you're not feeling confident in that band holding you. But I would actually take the band and put it a little bit higher behind your knee. Yep. Nice. Now try to get your torso upright. It's hard, right? You kind of do have to trust the band a little bit.
Dude, it's burning already.
Yeah. On TikTok a couple months ago, there was a trend where people would have the cable machine and a straight bar, and they would basically do that movement with the straight bar. Okay, so yeah, this is what they were doing on TikTok. They'd set up an anchor at about knee height and then grab the straight bar. I don't know if they would get too far away from it, but they would basically perform their squats like this. I do not like this option as much as the banded option. You do need a thick band. You can't just use like a little thin flimsy band that you would do for band pull aparts. But this, I mean, it makes no sense to like tie up the cable machine for this exercise when you can do the Spanish squat version. You're not getting anything out of the weight except for stability, but you can get that with the band. So I prefer the banded Spanish squat over this version that was popular on TikTok. Next, we have alternating reverse lunges. I love to do a reverse lunge in a rack with a barbell. It is programmed as dumbbell, but I'm gonna switch it up for the sake of you, my friend. I feel it with the barbell, but I can load this. I would say today I would be able to load it up to like 95 pounds, which is a lot more than I think I would get holding dumbbells. It's also a little bit more comfortable for me. So, and also if you want to just go ham and load it up, because the rep scheme is only 7 per side, you have the safety, so you can just get crazy. Remember in yesterday's video when Joe was talking about stretching the muscle for the dips specifically and like getting more hypertrophy from like getting a bigger stretch? That is what is happening in lunge variations. So a lunge variation is probably the most stretch that you can get in your glute. People still don't favor it over something like hip thrusts. Maybe that's to do with load management. But my biggest thing with lunges is it is the one exercise that most people are gonna be really, really sore from the next day. Keep that in mind if you ever have lunges programmed, where you program them for yourself and what you're hitting the next day too. So if you're designing your own program and you want to hit lunges pretty heavy or Bulgarian split squats pretty heavy, maybe do that when you know you're not hitting legs the following day. Okay, last exercise is a kettlebell windmill. I love windmill variations. They're an awesome core exercise that we can use to help stabilize our core and also build some rotational strength. So the kettlebell, we're going to press our kettlebell up, have our feet pointing in the opposite direction at an angle from our kettlebell. Take the free hand and then push the hip out, keeping my arms and shoulders stacked over one another, touch the ground, and then push back up. So when you push back up, you're gonna press through the shoulders and feel a stretch in the core. So I'm stabilizing on the way down and then pushing through. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you learned something new. If you're interested, check out our macro cycle. It's brand new. It's called Bench Baddie. Today was a non-bench day of that program, but if you want to check it out for free on Stronger by the Day, it's my app. It's amazing. We have officially reached over 1,000 reviews on the App Store, so you can check out the reviews and see what people are saying about it. It's unbelievable. You're gonna love it. And you can try it for free. So check that out. The link in the description of the video. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.